Hey guys, welcome back to Max Cars for Unification. Today I have a 2 vs 2 for you on Doom Spiral. On the right side, playing the signature Raven card, we have DANTIST. His teammate playing the Black Templars is Balter playing Black Templars on the northern side. On the left side, playing Legion of the Damned, we have Eversor. And on the southern side, playing World Eaters, we have Mangolden 510. This replay was sent to me by Balter with the words, it is gonna be a top tier game, and the replay name was named Epic, so I guess we will see what we can make out of it. I think we stick to the either Legion of the Damned or World Eaters, probably Legion of the Damned side of things, so we can see their builders that are normally invisible. And yeah. Not sure if we get music when we are with them, let's say. And we cannot small down this one. Okay, I guess we stick to here. So decapping already going on with the Legion Outrider, which was the first thing I guess he did, was moving across the map. And the second one as well, so very aggressive. Normally Legion of them prioritize getting their own points for their HP, but I guess you don't really need it in the beginning. You can harass it a bit. Doom Spiral is a very peculiar map, I think, because there's only one critical location, no relics, no nothing. So yeah, not a lot of points either. I think 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 points per player, and that's basically it. 2 additional points in the middle, but for 4 players, 2 additional points isn't much. For the World Eaters, we have very, let's say, standard opener with these blood-packed leaders over here. What is this fiery stuff going on? Not really sure where this comes from. Maybe a global effect from the World Eaters. We have some Coronate Marines to cover another Bloodpack Trooper. No dual commander yet. We have over here the Tech Marines from the Raven Guard in green. A very peculiar color, I guess. And we have the Shadow Captain out now, and he usually likes to play very light tier 1, only a few Scout Marines and his Shadow Captain, and otherwise sticking to get a good tier 2. The Black Templars already got a command squad out and 1 Crusader squad, and not much else actually. Okay, only 1 Crusader squad. That's a very light, yeah, because he did start with a generator. Normally with Black Templars you do not want to start with a generator. Because of that. Now he has, of course, the upgrade listening points. I can kind of fall back on and kind of cannot. We have the these are very interesting color scheme from him, with the green HQ, and these are like Blood Raven colors for the Raven Guard here. A lot of cultists as the World Eaters like it. Also now a Outrider over here. I cannot really look what the tech progression is for now, as it is very action packed. There's usually a tier 2 rush. Not yet. He's going for the commander first and then to tier 2. Okay, only 1 massacre chamber. Yeah, not much else for DANTIST, as he is doesn't have a lot of resources. Same actually for Mr. Roshan over here. He has 2 points. Yes, he upgraded them, but he's also busy reinforcing quite a bunch over here. Tech Marines going into the action against these Bloodpack Troopers. Normally you do not want to have them in melee, however. In comes now Attica Centurio helping out. He can deep strike as all the infantry, apart from the Outriders, can. Then he used now the ability which I think increases the damage they take. Yeah, an interesting fight to have World Eaters against Black Templars, to be honest. Both factions really prefer melee because, yeah, Black Templars and stuff, but the World Eaters will get some economy out of it. Yeah. Here now is a Centurio against the command squad with the, I guess, with the Castellan. Yeah, you can only get the command squad if you have the Castellan out, I think. Yes. Now we have some ranged initiates helping out, but yeah, I think the melee initiates did all die. The DANTIST Marines are all over capping, again, also capping now the points and decapping the points of the Legion of the Damned. It's to, yeah, make them feel uncomfortable to build more units. And this is a hell of a lot of corner admirals. There we have the red glow is the executability from the command spot, which is very good because it only costs very few requisition, as these guys are so cheap, and is available in tier 1 immediately. Castellan trying to hold on. We have all the time this listening post also firing in, so this kind of saves, and the command squad is what keeps them alive here. There's some seal going on, making these guys fight harder but also lose control in the sense that they cannot move over here. But I think you do not want to move out of this position anyway, so in this sense the seal will actually help him, I guess. I mean, you cannot micro back. Losing morale is harsh, but I think in general this is good. But yeah, a lot of damage dealt to the squads over here, but also a lot of damage taken. A lot of dead world eaters, and he's not fighting into melee, so he will not get a lot of economy out of it. All the while, Dantist is also being aggressive, now eating some blood pulses, which he does not really like. But he even pissed listening posts, so he will kind of eco boom on this map on the back of the Legion of the Damned, which are now, I guess, tier 2, getting the legionaries out, and they would also need to get the legionary upgrades from their one listening post they have. You will also not have a lot of yeah, look at it, only 9 population cap, so they will not be able to get Dreadnought out or Hunter. I think we do not get any music with them, so we stick with Dantist for now. A lot of dead Dantist Marines over here. But he did get this point and the other point, so he has 92 and 0. Didn't open with a generator, now we'll get a generator and probably an armory afterwards, because he usually likes to play with armory. But tier 2, isn't he, aren't they invisible in tier 2? Did he stop tier 2? Wouldn't make sense to me. He could also build a minefield or a turret. He has 1 point. I would guess a turret over here would be excellent. So I guess this Legion of the Damned player, Mr. Eversor, isn't showing the full extent of their faction over here. I mean, World Eaters are known to be overpowered. Legion of the Damned are also known to be very strong in team games. So maybe this is a sense of the stronger players, in a sense, playing the weaker factions, you could say, and then the weaker players playing the stronger faction, which in turn makes up for a good game. Let's see. I'm really looking what he's getting for tier 2. For now, nothing basically, not even upgrades. Yeah, now he's queuing up, so he is tier 2. He can also upgrade the point to shoot, of course, and as I said, you would need a turret. The buildings and everything is for free, so might as well build a turret over here or build a minefield somewhere, I guess, to make your opponent feel uncomfortable moving around the map. But yeah, this is a lot of angry World Eater, and yeah, the legionaries need to get out of this world. You can get them, but we got a flamer now, so the thing is, you can break their morale indefinitely, but they will still fire quite a lot. But we have seen it now. Dark Free Assault Squad. This is the way you go about the Legion of the Damned. You go into melee. And yeah, as you see, they just die. I think this one could get his morale back and survive. So he can already reinforce also. So I guess at 20 or 25 he will stop being broken, I guess. No, 25 not. Let's see. This is now some to learn. Okay, it's about 35 to 40 where they get morale back. We have here now the Dark Free Assault Squad with the Shadow Captain in tandem, killing again some buildings. Oh, we're getting the full cap over here, so all the while the World Eaters being aggressive, but also not in melee much. They didn't got a whole lot of economy, only 1 generator and now 0 listening posts. Also 0 points even. 26, 20 now in 10. So this melee income bonus doesn't help you a lot if you have no base income, because it is a multiplier of your base income. If you have like 0 base income, yeah, a big number times 0 is still 0, you know. So these even got the shadow ability from the HQ, the hunt begins. So they are now out here. And he must gotten a second listing post so he can field one hunter. The hunter costs 4 thingamajigs, and he really needs to stop. He needs to stop this one or he will die. You need to stop this. And even if you stop it, you still have negative generation. 2 are enough to stabilize in tier 1. In tier 2 you need a third one. If he doesn't stop, he will die very shortly. I mean, he will get this point hopefully, and with this point he can stabilize, but without he will just die. I think this is like a bad play over here. He still has this activated. He will die. I do not think he will get this point up fast enough if he keeps this on. He has this on forever. He needs to disable it like 5 minutes ago. Now he needs to build his listing post ASAP, and then he can stabilize, but the enemy can just focus his HQ as well. So yeah, the listing post will not be fast enough. He still has this activated. He will just die because his HQ ran out of HP. Not the best showing over here. We have from the standard barrel. As the standard barrel dies, we get a, and we will see it now, there will be a Thunderhawk call-in over here, which will shoot at everything that is here. Very nice. Always liking it. And there it goes. Legion of the Damned player just died because of mismanagement. The strategic point, not getting the strategic point, and getting a strategic point, having this thing running. GG, well played, will host another. So it kind of was epic in the sense that there was a lot of fighting and a lot of... I really liked this in the sense that Baltair was like, okay, I take the bullet, I fight, I will make it as costly as it is possibly as I possibly can for the World Eater player. The Legion of the Damned player, which obviously seemed not to be too familiar with the faction, or in generally not the best player overall, did go for tier 2, but in the meantime lost his points. Didn't build a singular turret. A single turret over here would have helped a lot, or even a minefield next to your listing post, or even in the middle somewhere, just doing some damage to Dantist while he is here. And the World Eater player also hyper focused on aggression, but not a lot of melee going on. You can go with the command squad into melee, you can go with the Core Knight Marines into melee. Usually the meta quote-unquote opener is like with the Dark Apostle in tandem, so you have at least some unit that goes into melee, give you the economy bonus, and with this economy you get in fighting, you then can build up your base, get to tier 2 and stuff like that. Dantist on the other hand also got pressured in the beginning by the Legion of the Damned, and then somehow stabilized. I didn't really catch how he stabilizes in his base, maybe because just the World Eater were running behind those and not focusing on his base. Either way, he was able to get back into the game by just getting the opponent's point, getting the middle points, and then even decapping a whole lot of World Eater points. So I guess it was the tandem, the duo of them, Baltair holding the position while Dantist was taking the map. Anyhow, without me talking too much here, I would say as usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!